Hi, Brendan here with another episode of Coach Gee TV. One of the most important questions that I as an investor coach ask somebody to answer is this question: have you defined your investment philosophy? And there's only two philosophies that dominate the world. Free markets work, free markets fail. On the surface you would think, well, it's simply a question about how my money is going to be managed. But really it's much bigger than that. It's a question about how you feel what's best not only for yourself, but for your family, for your community, for your country, and for mankind worldwide. And so the presentation today is called this: the faces of free markets work, and also the faces of free markets fail. Capitalism versus socialism. Free markets work, this is the basis for capitalism. Free markets fail, this is a basis for socialism. And again, it's a little bit easier to make a decision about where you align yourself, I think, if you see the faces and hear the words of those who champion these causes. This is a picture of Mao Zedong. Mao Zedong is the chairman of the Chinese Communist Party. And this is a quote from Mao Zedong. This goes back to November 6, 1957, at the 40th anniversary of the Great October Revolution. And this is what he's saying: the socialist system will eventually replace the capitalist system. This is an objective law independent of man's will. So basically what he's saying here is, it doesn't matter what man's will is, eventually, inevitably, socialism and all that goes along with that is going to override man's will and is going to tell people how they're supposed to live their lives. The other side of the coin, George Washington, the father of our country, the first president, helped us gain our independence from British by leading the Continental Army. This is a quote from George Washington in a letter he wrote to Benedict Arnold, September 4th, 1775. While we are contending for our liberty, we should be very cautious not to violate the rights of conscience in others, ever considering that God alone is the judge of the hearts of men, and to Him only, in this case, are they answerable. So if you come back to me for a second, Chairman Mao, socialism, doesn't matter what man's will is. Eventually, inevitably, the government knows what they should do, and eventually, inevitably, the government is going to impose their will on man. George Washington, on the other hand, says, wait a minute, we're out here for liberty, but let's not forget everybody has the right to follow their own conscience, to follow their own passion, and again, government hands off. So again, free markets work, free markets fail. Have you defined your investment philosophy? That's your choices. It's not just about how your money's going to be managed, but it's a statement about what you believe for yourself and the world. Thank you.